everyone, and welcome back to Auxy Morons, the podcast where we procrastinate a lot because of circumstances. As always, I'm your lovely, or not so lovely host, Mimi, and with me, as always, are...
Ani, you want to go first, or should I take it? Okay.
I just said it. Hi, I'm Ani. I'm the coolest member. Factual, don't look it up.
And I'm Luna.
And we have a special guest today, again, for like the second time in a row. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jason.
Not sus, not sus.
No,
Yes,
not sus. Like, we misread.
It
It looked like an S!
really does. I am so sorry. It does look like an S, and I'm kind of miffed about that, honestly, because graphic design is not your passion. I'm sorry.
I never said it was.
But like, why are you making no logos then? I'm kidding. That's slash J.
Okay, alright, okay. Yes, let's move on from that. So, as usual, we're gonna be talking about game songs first, because why the frick not? I said so. I made this podcast. We'll do what I say.
You don't make the rules.
I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah, you don't make the rules. We're like 3/4 of the whole thing. Jason, are you in on this?
What?
Are you okay with rebelling?
Might follow.
Yes, just say yes.
Just say yes, it's
Sure,
fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
Alright.
Oh my god. Okay, so since Jason is our special guest, he shall be doing his song first, so go and talk about songs, I guess.
After we play it, though.
Also,
Yeah.
which
I mean,
one
we
is
usually do
it?
it before.
It's the first one. It's
okay.
second to
The
the
first one.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Arnie, I
I
put
didn't
them
know
in
you-
order.
I didn't know you organized it, okay? God.
I always organize it.
I didn't know! I'm not smart, okay?
I may be stupid.
Okay, so we're playing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
already.
Wait, hold the
so-
fuck
I
up. Why
cried
is Paul McCartney in the credited in the
Yeah.
soundtrack?
Wait, what?
Look at the soundtrack.
Look at it.
The
Oh my
thumbnail.
gosh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that.
Do they mean like a different Paul McCartney or something, or?
I have to believe that it's a different Paul McCartney.
But like, what other Paul McCartney exists out there that makes music? Okay.
Okay, anyways, I guess, Jason, you want to talk about songs?
Uh-oh.
Jason, did your internet die again?
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
hi. I muted
Okay.
myself for the song, and then I forgot to unmute.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
alright.
So first off, it's the same Paul McCartney.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So it's called Excerpt from the Ecstasy,
Mm-hmm.
and and I guess we didn't. So it's from Destiny, and so what happened was, when Destiny was being made, they got I want to say it was the Martin O'Donnell to do this 6-song like epic soundtrack for it.
Mm-hmm.
And he got Paul McCartney involved somehow. I don't actually know how much he did, but like, you know, it was like this sort of big, like, it was like sort of this hyped up thing of like, oh, they've got, you know, all this stuff going for this really amazing soundtrack, and then Bungie decided to do a different soundtrack instead.
Oh.
And never actually released the original soundtrack, which was titled Music of the Spheres, other than they used some of it for the final soundtrack, and those smaller clips are the ones on the soundtrack that are labeled excerpt from, and then the name of the song that they were originally. Someone actually like went through and managed to, by scraping the game files, which are longer than the songs on the soundtrack, and looking at like old you know, pre-release videos where they use some of the music and everything, was able to apparently reconstruct the original the Music of the Spheres soundtrack, and like emailed with the composer and everything, and it's like, no, yeah, this is pretty close. There's apparently like about 17% missing according to the composer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like available and out there, which is pretty cool.
That's so
I didn't
cool.
know
So it's
any
like-
of that for a little while, and thought that the excerpt from thing was like a diegetic in-game naming scheme, and had this whole thought of like, well, there was a collapse in game and we lost a bunch of history, and maybe these are like the scraps that we were able to recover.
I mean,
which
that's
is technically true.
yeah, that's pretty
A
cool
little bit
lore.
like lost media, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
Yeah.
lore reason for that.
Yeah.
As someone who likes lost media, this really intrigues me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If only
Lost
Brick
Media is
were
cool.
here.
This is really interesting. So I think we can move on from, unless you
Sure.
have anything else to say.
I don't know. I was told pick a song from a video game. I'm like, oh god, there's so many. It's like, oh, I was listening to this one recently, and I like it, and I think it's cool, and it, you know, it's a song from a shooter, right? It's like a shooter game, but it's like, it's sort of interesting because it's like, this is, you know, it's you know, it basically just plays on the menu, and it's this idea of, I think it kind of represents like, not the, you know, the idea behind the characters, despite getting collapsed down to clicking on enemy's head,
It's good menu.
actually like a peaceful thing. There's like a lore thing where it describes the idea of a peaceful garden ringed in spears, and like you play as the spears, keeping the dangerous things out, but it is like an like, it's a weirdly inherently optimistic game despite everything. I think the song does a good job of embodying that.
That's really
What a sweet
interesting.
message.
That's so deep.
Yeah. Alright, time to cry over from To the Moon next.
Yeah. Time for more music.
No
Yeah,
No ads.
ads for once.
the ads are gone. Insert Crab Rave here.
Imagine the next song was Crab Rave, that'd be really cool.
That would be freaking hilarious, but I don't think that shooter's out yet, which I really hope it comes out.
I really hope it
eventually.
comes out as well. I really want to play that game when it comes out.
Short steps and deep breath. Everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into the spotlight. She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see.
Shit.
I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind if you're with me. Then everything's alright. Why do my words always lose their meaning? When I feel what I say, there's such a rift between them. He said, I can't really seem to read you. I just stood there, never know what I should do. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind if you're with me. Then everything's alright. If you're with me, then everything's
So when I first played To the Moon and got into this part of the game, I was really, really upset by what happened. Am I legally allowed to spoil To the Moon in this podcast? Am I?
I mean, I guess I don't really. I haven't heard of this game before.
I haven't either.
Okay, so To the Moon is
I
a.
mean, I have.
Okay, do you want to explain it? Because like, I'm afraid I've forgotten most of the plot.
Oh, I actually, so I have not played it myself, but my brother was obsessed with it for a little while and actually would play this song on the piano like almost every day.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Back when, so it's like, but I'm not like super familiar with it. I have if you've actually played it, even if you don't remember it, you probably have a better grasp of it than I do.
All right, so as somebody who's on the autism spectrum, this song really hits me because there's a character in this game called River, and she's on the spectrum herself, and the line where she says, "Why do all my words seem to lose their meaning? What I say, what I feel," and there's such a rift between them. That, oh my god, that hit me so hard when I first heard it. But this song plays during a part where the main character, the character whose life you're going through, it's different than the player character, but like. But what happens in the game is that you are two scientists or doctors trying to work through this old man's memories, cut to the beginning of their life so they can rewrite his memories and create a better life for him right before he dies. And the character that you're following the life of gets his life rewritten so that he doesn't remember the love of his life. Because the person that is in control of his life right now, his memories right now, doesn't think that's the best for him. And the other, the opposing character, who's thinks that this is not right. He loves her so much. Why would you write his memories so that he doesn't remember anything about her? That is revealed later, of course, that there was a reason behind this madness, and he does really want to go to the moon, and he meets the love of his life after they go to the moon. Well, on the way to the moon, I guess. It's kind of convoluted, but. Ah, jeez, this song is so sad. I love it so much. I think there was a Markiplier, like, illustrated music that went along with this somebody made. Somebody made animatic for this using Markiplier, and I'm like, okay.
Just me hearing the synopsis makes me want to cry, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm emotional right now.
Well, first things first, before I say my thoughts, I looked up Lauren Shigihara. She's the person who did the music for frickin' Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't. Because remember, I haven't heard of this game before.
Laura Shigihara is also she's also the
Like,
person
I
that
recognize the name.
yeah, she's also the person that made a couple of Minecraft parodies back in the day. Like oh, what was it called?
Girl boss. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
That's
guess
not
like
what
Girl Boss, and but like she made what is it called? Oh god, I don't remember because it's been so long since I watched it.
Which
But
one?
the one about like the Ender Dragon, and this old lady and old man, and they're like trying to live their life, and then Ender Dragon comes up and fucks everything over.
I don't think I remember that one.
Wait, hold on, I will look it up.
The only song I can remember is Cubeland, and that has nothing to do with her.
Wait, really?
No.
Yeah, but wait,
It's different.
I will look it up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, because
But, yeah,
the only song
while
I
you're
have in my
doing-
head is Cubeland, and has nothing to do with it, because that has nothing to do with her.
But yeah, while you're doing that, honestly, if I didn't see that this was from a video game, you could have fooled me into thinking this was some Disney song that I never heard about, or like something from a kid's movie. And that's not a bad thing. It sounds really good. And hearing like the backstory behind it, it actually really makes me want to cry. But like,
It's so sad.
Yeah.
it gives me this sort of nostalgic feeling. Like, it feels like I've heard it, but I haven't heard it before because I haven't even heard of this game before. But it just feels like something like I've heard in the past, like a
You probably
lullaby.
have, honestly. It's a pretty popular song. I found the song. It's called From the Ground Up. Slime Cow made the music video for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I couldn't recognize the little description you gave, because I was like, what?
Sorry, I don't remember how that plot actually goes, and I all I
I don't
remember.
think I've even seen that one, because I can't even think about it.
I'll link it in the chat later when we're done with the podcast.
I closed Discord because I was gonna get so many notices.
Okay, Ani, I guess your song's up now.
Yes, the fun game. No, it's funny game. I'd say funny.
The fun game, yes, of course.
The fun one.
Yes, of
Okay,
all of
Not
this is
gonna
the
make
most
people
fun.
Cry. It won't make people cry.
Thank God.
Oh.
Hopefully.
I'm already crying.
So yeah. Yeah, I chose a song because I'm really into Genshin Impact. And honestly, the music for Dragonspine really makes it better because Dragonspine is literal hell. If you have ever played Genshin Impact, it is.
That's what I've heard.
It is literal hell because whenever you're in the area, you start freezing, and you have to be closer to warm stuff like fires and stuff. And sometimes it is literal hell to go through, especially when you're in the middle of a battle, in the middle of a challenge, and you keep dying so many times. Was it halfway to complain about Genshin Impact or just complain about Dragonspine? Maybe. But is it a good song? Yes. Am I obsessed with Genshin? Yes. Please help me.
Yeah,
It's an issue.
I see a lot of people comparing. I haven't personally played Genshin myself, mainly because my phone has no space. But I have heard a lot of people compare it to Breath of the Wild, and maybe that's something they should be taking from Breath of the Wild.
No, I see where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's an open world RPG. You can compare it to so many other ones.
Yeah, at this point, you might as well be making Dark Souls of coffee jokes at this point.
Yeah, I get where they're coming from, but come on. It's funny anime RPG.
A lot of the gameplay I saw of it, particularly right when it was becoming popular, did particularly look like, oh, this looks interface and everything wise very Breath of the Wild-y. More recently, I've seen more of it, and yeah, I think it's probably not as apt a description as a lot. I still do really like the nickname for it, Breath of the Waifus, though.
Yeah. I have a crush on so many of the women in there. It's not even funny. Lumine, comfort character. I love her. I literally have her as a main. I have better characters to use, but I have she's just my comfort, man. I love her.
I may have to download it just to get the
hot
completely
girls?
the special Aloy crossover.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
The what?
I think at some point there was a KFC crossover too.
A what crossover?
KFC.
No. What's AOA?
Oh, the Aloy, the character from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, be careful. You may start wanting to spend money.
Uh-oh. It's a gacha game. What do you expect?
I've always been a free-to-play kind of person, but then free took over.
I mean, it's a gacha game. What do you
I
expect?
don't have any
$45 on the game.
Oh my god, Ani.
Yeah.
It's a gacha game. What are you doing?
So I don't see the
Ani, you were doing so good with Puzzles and Dragons, though.
I've never been so tempted from any other game, just Genshin.
Ani, you were doing so good with Puzzles and Dragons.
But it's worth it.
It's not. It's a game.
I feel like if you put in for most of these games, if you put in more than you would if it's free to play and you put in up to the amount of how much this game would probably cost if they just charged you, then that's probably fine.
Yeah.
Once you go past that, it's well, no, that's.
I haven't
not
spent money since, and the last time I spent money was May-ish.
Okay, but is Genshin Impact worth $45? If it were to charge for partial.
I mean, that's less than a lot of games these days, honestly.
I mean, okay, I'll be fair. I've been playing indie games all my life. I don't understand what's a good price tag. They've been criminally undercharging for most of them.
Nowadays, most non-indie games nowadays cost at minimum $40 at maximum.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay, I see. Because
they've gotten more expensive lately, honestly.
The most expensive game I've owned is probably Hollow Knight, and that's $15. So.
I don't know what's the. Wait, wasn't Overwatch at some point like $60?
Yeah, my friend.
Probably. When
My
it
friend
came out,
actually
yeah.
bought me Overwatch. I can't. That's lie. I've been lying. I actually have Overwatch, but I refunded it because I felt bad after the Hong Kong thing.
That's
Oh, it's
fair.
gotten worse since then.
Yep. So I'm definitely not playing
Yay.
anymore.
Look, I played it twice, and it was only because my friend was really into it and she wanted me to play, so I
Mhm.
did.
I've only played Mercy because like no one else bothered to play healer.
I usually
I
play the
think-
healer, but literally the 2 times I played Overwatch, I'm like, I want to fucking cause damage to people.
I woke up
the
and chose
tweet-
violence.
The
Like,
tweet that's like, I'm so fucking tired of healing, and then the follow-up tweet of like, this was about Overwatch, but y'all have fun in therapy.
Oh my god.
I
Tired
only
of
played
being
it
good,
once.
don't you just want to go ape shit?
Exactly,
Yeah.
Ani.
I
You get
only
me.
played it
usually
once
like the
at my
healer
cousin's
stuff.
house. I only played it once at my cousin's house, and I think I played Genji.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was either Genji or the dude that ate half.
You're cutting in and out really badly right
Yeah.
now. You were like, ah.
Robot Terror, my favorite.
Robot Tyrone, my beloved.
No, it was either Genji or the dude that's like Itanu. I don't remember.
Oh, that's
his
McCree.
name.
That's McCree.
Yeah.
Yes, that's him. Anyway, speaking of waifus, Persona song.
Oh yes, Persona.
We almost forgot about yours.
Yeah. Because, you know,
Yes, that would have been not good.
time to do yours.
How your grandparents walk to school every day. What?
Huh?
Do you see that?
Because Dragon Spine is literal hell to walk through.
Oh,
I
I
was like,
see.
back in my day, we walked through the
know
hail,
what?
and it was
So
uphill
true,
both ways, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I see. I see. Alright.
I assume
We're so
it's
more
the
while
joke.
fighting whatever the hell anything is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually do it now.
Are you? There you go.
So, I freaking love Persona 5 Strikers. I was lucky enough to only pick it up, like, I don't know, 4 months after release instead of the whole year after Royal was out. But I love this game, and this is honestly one of the best tracks in any game I've ever heard. It's just so uplifting and freaking. Because the whole thing with the song is that it always plays when you're gonna break into the bad guy of the insert amount of time here's jail, which that's a whole thing if you don't know Persona lore, and it just gives you this okay time to get this thing done feeling, and it's just it's so good. It's so good. There are much better songs in the game, like. I won't spoil why it's such a good song, but if you want to look up Singularity, it is phenomenal. But for a completely different reason. But I just love this game. And even when it comes to characters, it made me like characters that I'm not a huge fan of. Like, Ani, you'll love this. It made me kind of like Haru.
Yes! This is what I've been... This is
Because it gave her an arc. It actually gave her an arc.
Yes. This is what the original game couldn't do. I love Haru so much, you don't understand.
It's relevant. And also the new characters are just freaking. They're all great. Shout out to the very epic Sophia's and Kichi and Ichinose. I love this game a lot. Possibly even more than base Persona 5, probably not more than Royal, because the message there hit me really hard. This also has a pretty good message, but I don't know. But point is, game good, Ichinose is great, Morgana isn't as bad as people say he is. That's yeah, words.
Does he still make you go to sleep, though?
No, he does not make you go to sleep.
Thank God.
Character redemption.
You go to sleep on, most of the time you go to sleep on your own accord.
Oh, okay, thank God. Because that mechanic was kind of annoying, not gonna lie.
Well, the thing is that, I mean, that's always been a thing in Persona games, really, that it's like, oh, after a certain time, you gotta go to bed, you can't just stay up. You
What's
can do
stopping you,
something
though?
small.
They don't know what real teenagers are
Yeah,
like.
exactly.
I mean, from what I've heard, when it comes to Morgana, it's because, like, oh, because he thinks humans are epic and cool, he doesn't want them to overwork themselves, and he knows that if they overwork themselves, they ain't gonna do much that is good, I think.
I wouldn't know the logic.
Persona 3 and 4, Persona 3, you can stay up all night freaking fighting shadows. Persona 4, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with Persona 4. But, yeah, game good. It's not an RPG, so for the people who aren't interested in RPGs, look up look up a Let's Player story summary of Persona 5, and then you can jump into this. Because it's not like you're gonna hear stuff talked about from Persona 5. I wouldn't say you need to know the characters all that well, but like it's better if you do. But game good. It goes on sale kinda often too, so you can get like the deluxe edition for like $40, I think.
Just talking about video game prices, yeah.
I get game good.
Game good.
Game do be good, though.
And look at that, we got through talking about Persona without having to argue about waifus.
Don't bring it up. We will if you do bring it up.
You just praised Haru and we're fine. That's it. Don't say anything else.
If you say any more, we're gonna start dogpiling on you. There's nothing you can do about that.
Yes, I'm going to back away from that. I'm going to back away from that topic.
Who are
I'm
waifu?
Yeah. I guess I should give like a attempt to give a spoiler-free synopsis
Of
Maybe.
of game.
which one?
Strike.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise people aren't gonna understand what I was talking about with the jails. So, they are not palaces. Essentially, somehow people, I won't explain how, I'll just say somehow, people are using this, totally not Siri, even though she's actually voiced by Siri.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the person who does Emma actually voiced Siri in the past. But yes, they use this app called Emma, and they can somehow steal people's desires. So essentially, they're being evil phantom thieves because they're just making people. For example, the first villain in the game makes people simp for her. I'm not joking.
Simp?
Honestly, girl boss moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the whole thing is that these people are traumatized. So, like, Big Bad Man uses trauma to their advantage, and like essentially keeps the what do they call them? Monarchs. That's it. The monarch of the jail in a cell, and essentially just kind of ruins their personality and makes them kind of and makes them evil. So eventually, you kind of just have to, as the phantom thief, you're working to not only get everyone's stolen desires back. So essentially, you're being reverse thieves because you're giving them back to the people that they were stolen from.
Robin Hood moment.
And then you have to, like, and then you have to, like, help the monarch with their trauma, even though they're gonna try to kill you. Because it's fun. Because video game.
Because gaming.
Because Pogger. I can't
Yeah,
believe
because-
that Google recognizes the word Pogger because it capitalized it.
It does?
I mean, Pog used to be a thing, like, it used to be, like, an actual game, so, like a novelty game.
Like, singular Pogger.
Yeah, it recognized singular Pogger. Like, I had the caption.
Right.
I have the captions on, and then recognize singular Pogger.
Singular
One single pog as
Mhm.
a treat.
Mhm.
That's great.
I know.
Singular Pogger.
Mhm. Now it's not recognizing it anymore, but like.
That's one.
Well, it does remind me, the frickin' Google Doodle, for those
Oh
of you who
yes,
don't know,
that game.
Occasionally, Google will change up their logo. This was supposed to be the June episode, but we're recording this at the very end of July because
Basically August.
procrastination.
Yeah.
But yeah, so currently the Olympics are going on, and like I said, every now and then Google will change up their logo, and if you click on it, it can either give you a blurb, show you a video, or in this place, have a game.
It's
Like you may recognize the ever so famous Halloween cat game.
From years ago during my middle school years.
They made a sequel to that last year, actually.
Wait, really?
yeah, they did.
I always
Yeah.
enjoyed their Pac-Man one.
Listen, I haven't
yeah,
used
Pac-Man.
Google in so long I don't understand a single thing about this.
You should at least just go on Google to play like the Olympic game. It's
I
really nice.
did. I chose Kappa as
Yeah.
mine. And
the Olympic game good.
Mimi actually
Very
was
good.
like getting mad at me or something because like I chose Kappa.
I jokingly said, what team did you pick and why was it Kitsune? And then Loon said, I chose Kappa. I was like, I jokingly got that.
You should have used tone indicators. I don't understand things like that. I'm kidding. It's fine. /J.
Anyways, pick Kitsune or I will steal your knees.
I think we're all short here, but you don't have to steal our knees.
Wait, hold on. Hey, how tall are you again?
Which one?
I think
Teru.
Oh.
I think it's 5'8". Oh.
I'm only like 2 inches shorter.
I'm a whole 6 inches shorter than that.
I'm like 5'6", or maybe 5'7".
Who let you be that tall? Who?
That's
Let me
like
know.
average height.
I don't know. Neither of us know.
Good genes, I guess. I don't know.
Where do you get your good genes from? Marshalls?
Probably.
Loon, please.
What?
Loon, please. I'm supposed to be the pun person.
What?
I am supposed to be the pun person.
Huh?
Nothing, never mind. So, guys, anyway.
Aren't you supposed to be, like, writing down the synopsis of what happens, by the way, like, in the chat?
Huh? Oh, I'm doing that on my notes.
Oh, okay. Like, you usually do it in the chat, and that's why I was confused.
Yeah, I just decided to move it to the notes.
I see.
I just remembered that last time
Oh
we
my
tried to
God.
record, we ended up just having, like, a session of just going on Wish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. If you go back in the history of our DMs, you just see the weirdest fucking screenshots of Wish. Like...
Hold on. I have some of those saved.
Oh my god, you saved some of those?
I have some of them
Do they
saved.
include the really bad figures?
Did it include the fibromyalgia one? 'Cause that was really
Yes,
funny.
I definitely include the fibromyalgia one.
I love that one.
I definitely include the fibromyalgia one.
They were just specific shirts.
There was one really sad ones about like God didn't give me this angel for my wife just for me to give her up or something. I don't remember how it went, but like it was really specific and also really sad.
God knew I needed an angel, so he gave me my wife.
Yeah, that one. That one's really sad, but also really, really wholesome.
Yeah. And there's that little bit of it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
The best one though was not today fibromyalgia.
Yes. That one was so good.
So freaking
Today, fibromyalgia.
Wait,
That's so good.
Jason, have you seen that one? Because we need to show you it. We need to show you
I
it.
have not.
Show him it. Show him it.
I'll send it.
And
No, wait.
also shout out.
There we go. I'm sending it in chat right
Shout
now.
out to the attitudes of women and fish towards me are too varied and complex to be accurately described on a hat.
Oh, that's very good.
I'm remembering one time in this Minecraft SMP I'm a part of, the original owner of it actually made a fishing rod and named it "Women Want Me, Fish Fear Me," and because the original owner left the series after a little bit, I got the chance to raid her house for supplies. And eventually I became owner of that fishing rod myself. I have no idea what happened to it. It's not in my inventory anymore, so oh well.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
You were saying that she named the fishing rod. I still had the shirt in my head, so I thought you were gonna say she named it Not Today Fibromyalgia.
Imagine though! Imagine like just I don't even think that will
Get
fit.
back on the server for 5 minutes to name that something.
Do it, I dare you, The server's still up, so
Oh
I
my
dare you to
God.
go on. Like, okay, I don't even think that will fit on the server, because there's only 45 characters per name on Minecraft, right?
I'll simplify it.
Okay. I'll look it up, actually, because I don't remember... I think it's 45? because like they changed it in 1.17 because there were so many. They're like lightly weathered copper stairs was too long to fit in the original one, so they had to make it longer.
Other examples of things that we found on Wish are very, very tiny guns.
They're
Very tiny gun.
The gamer bed.
The gamer bed. Oh
For
no.
true gamers.
Oh no.
A very odd-looking Alex costume from Minecraft.
Yeah.
Very tiny knife.
Really
A
bad
very-
looking figures.
Yes.
And plushes.
And plushes. Can't remember that.
Yep.
Forget that, I mean.
Like Morgana was looking like he died.
Oh, it's so good. There's not a single thought in its head.
No thoughts, head empty. That is the embodiment of no thoughts, head empty.
Not a single thought is going on.
Not a
In
single
general,
synapse.
Wish is just fantastic. Wish is the best. We all love looking at
I also
Wish.
just remembered that my name for the account is Forgnate, which is just Fortnite spelled really badly and pronounced really badly.
I think it was like Fortnite Johnson or something.
Hold on, I gotta answer the door. I'll be right back.
Okay, I gotta find
Okay,
it.
yes, we have to find it. We have to.
I gotta. You see this tab? You can't. Okay. I'm gonna go on my email.
Oh my gosh, I'm scrolling through our text and I just see all of the memes that we've sent. Freaking
Yeah. So my first
Persona
name
5
on it is
Scrabble.
Forgnate. Okay, hopefully I don't need to log it.
I mean that's if you
An
spell
error
it
occurred
right.
with Google. What?
Oh no, not an
Why?
error occurred with Google.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna.
Not a Google
Can I remember
error.
my password? I have to like guess.
Okay, I'm back.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on. You can do it.
I keep forgetting that to unmute myself in like 2 different places.
You remembered to turn
Oh,
the
yeah,
sound back
my-
on, right?
Yeah, I
My name
did.
Is, my name is Forgsnate Gensaws. I have something saved,
Oh no, what is it?
I'm scared.
and
Wait, hold on. Can you also send the spelling so that way I can put it in the frickin' synopsis?
Hold on. It just
Not
says.
today, fibromyalgia. You have that saved?
I don't remember it.
It's
I
like,
don't
Am I still here?
understand it.
You're still
Yes,
here,
you're
don't
still
worry,
here.
you're still here.
Okay, but my internet actually died again, so
Oh,
I guess
no.
it recovered
oh,
quickly
so
enough.
fun.
Delicious.
Never do that ever again. I hate that. Guys, I'm on Wish. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh,
Is this Wish searching the episode?
Mm-hmm.
This Wish search?
Accidentally, yes.
Are you alright there, Jason?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm fine.
I just heard and then something dropped, and I was like, oh
yeah,
jeez.
I was looking at the Discord message
Oh,
on my
yes.
phone.
Ah.
I think this is a. Yes, weed saxophone.
And then misjudged how much below my phone the table
Weed
was.
saxophone?
Yes, when he posted for you.
Like
Huh?
WED?
I gotta. This is like. Is this how ska is made? Hold on. Is that how ska is made?
I got a funny shirt, but like it's not that funny. It just sounds like haha relatable.
Let me send this to Judah real quick. I think he'll get a kick out of this one.
Hold on, my dog is
Your dog is.
doing. Yes.
What the dog doing?
Well, guys, hey guys, which fashion vintage animation game Five Nights at Freddy's photo poster do you want?
Wait, show us.
Which ones do you want, guys?
Let me see.
Let's see. If I had to pick one,
Oh my god, I thought it was like Gacha Life on a backpack. I was gonna cry.
No.
It wasn't. I was just
no Gacha
crying.
Life, please.
if I
Not
had to pick
Gacha.
one,
Oh my god!
5, I think.
We could buy an old lady.
You can buy an old lady?
Yeah, we can
No.
buy an old lady.
I don't want an old lady. I have enough in my household as is. Me included. I have old person knees.
She's only $28 too.
No. That's human trafficking. We're not gonna take part in that. I really like 11 though. 11's pretty cool. The art style, I mean.
My favorite one would have to be none of them except maybe 10 because they're all mostly stolen fan art.
Oh.
So we.
I mean, they all look like
That
they're not
stands.
official.
That
Most
sounds
of
like
them, at
Wish.
least. Some of them look official. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
and one of them
compared
is just a model of Freddy. So
compared to Morganga, it's
Remember? Okay, you remember Morigana, like spelled like this country?
what?
The country in Africa, Morgana. Like Ghana, but like spelled Ghana. Okay, I'll just type it.
No, I get
No,
it.
I get it now. I look up Persona 5, and I just see. Hold on.
okay.
I just see this.
Hold up.
What is
Oh.
this?
No.
They aren't even on the shirt
It's just
properly.
a shirt with Kasumi just plastered on it.
The top is getting cut off in the shirt.
No, her neck is gonna get cut off. Why did he do her dirty like that, my man?
Arm.
She's just on the.
disgusting teeth. I'm looking at Persona 5, not disgusting teeth.
What?
You just got
Why are you looking at teeth?
It just was recommended to me.
Why is it recommended teeth to you?
Wait.
Teeth.
Wait, you got A under Akechi with the gun.
What?
What?
Yeah, look at the shirts again.
Uh huh.
Like top right, you can see a shirt that has A, and then above it you see Akechi with the gun.
Wait, no. Wait, where are you looking? I don't see it. I don't see this shit.
For the Persona pictures.
Where?
The top right shirt.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh my god!
You just see A, and then Akechi with the gun.
Now I'm just being recommended casts.
I'm actually gonna cry. This is so bad.
It's so bad.
This is
We got Morganga. He's back. I see him.
He's back.
bad.
Morganga, my
Morganga, my beloved.
This is the weirdest freaking podcast yet, but I can't help but.
It's so good. What the hell? What am I looking at? This looks like.
A screen.
Clearly.
Yes, definitely.
Look at this.
Oh no.
It's supposed to be Coraline.
Oh, that's not that bad. Oh.
Oh.
It's just so disturbing.
Why is she so freaky looking? No offense, but like.
I know it's
So
Coraline,
disturbing.
but still.
What even? It's so weird looking.
It's so weird. It looks like a cursed doll.
It does. It really does.
You heard of Morganga, now look for Morganga.
Oh. Oh. His eyes.
What is up with its eyes?
What's up with his eyes?
I I see what you did there, and over there too.
I just heard a loud banging noise, and then I was like, well, okay, because like you started, Ani started laughing, and then I started like, and I was like, what? Did that come from you, or did it come from?
It's so good.
Wait, guys, Minecraft's sharing.
Wait, let me see. No,
Oh
green,
my God.
green.
Guys, which one would you get?
Why is the yellow one so fucking bright that you can't even see it against the background?
Oh
It looks like it's blending into the background.
Yeah, graphic design is your passion.
It's
And you guys
literally
say
your
my
passion.
logos are bad.
Yeah, but it is.
Okay, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh,
I'm laughing so hard, my cheeks are like cramping. I'm so sorry we brought this up. None of our guests or none of our watchers are gonna understand because we don't have visuals for this.
You're gonna have to, for the video, you're gonna have to just
Yeah.
put them in.
Just
Yeah.
I have to edit all of this. Thanks, guys.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe like move on to a topic that won't require as much
Yeah.
editing.
Yeah.
Yes,
If I keep
let's
going,
do
I'm
that.
only gonna do this. So I gotta stop.
So, Blaseball.
Voice ball.
It just ended.
Yeah, I saw.
You saw? Yeah, no.
I'm in the middle of watching a cutscene right now, and everyone's just
Yeah.
like in my DMs like.
Black hole consumed all of Blaseball.
Yeah. The thing is,
Insert-
like,
insert-
the walls were so close to get to the vault.
Insert a crab dance here, but sad face, I guess.
Oh, guys, I'm literally on the website right now. It's just a microphone. It just says, "Did you hear that?"
Oh my god. I'm looking at it right
Why
now.
is that going down right now?
What?
There's little stuff. It's a microphone that says, "Did you hear that?"
No, I'm there as well. Huh?
Oh yes, this episode of the podcast.
The
you
Big
cannot
Bang?
see
Wait,
any-
come on.
Yeah, I love that sitcom.
I never watched it. Is it any good?
No.
Okay, never
It's
mind.
so bad. Bazinga or something.
Bingo bongo.
It wasn't funny when it started. It's certainly not funny now.
I see.
It never was funny. Oh, and it doesn't say beta anymore. Now it says gamma.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was one of the messages said that it was collapsed by gamma,
Compressed
Which
by
is-
gamma.
or compressed by gamma. It's like, yes, that's what comes after beta.
Yeah.
I am
And then
so
we get the
anxious.
Delta variant.
I
of
didn't
Blaseball.
deafen myself on Discord.
I am so anxious. It's been like a crazy week, and like in Blaseball alone.
Like,
Thank you for
literally
watching
one
Blaseball
day.
Expansion Era. What? Wait. Is there more?
Thank you for watching Blaseball, the expansion era.
Wait.
I mean that. Roll credits.
Wait. This
Come
would
back
be.
in whenever the next part starts, I assume.
This would be a awesome time for a title drop and a credits sequence.
I mean, it is a title.
That's what I'm saying. It's
the
all.
expansion era is yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
This is the I believe we just had our end of Infinity War moment,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
now we have to wait. God, how long is it between Infinity War and Endgame?
I don't know. I never
Like a
watched
year?
both of those.
Year something two. I don't know.
I think it was about a year because there were 2 movies between them.
I never watched either of those. I'm not a big Marvel
Hype
fan.
for season 12, Jay.
I've
Oh
seen 2
boy.
Marvel
Wait,
movies.
wait,
Spider-Man movie
wait.
and the Captain Marvel movie, and I've never watched any other one.
12J? The game band is.
12J. The game band is.
Come on.
They leave these up for so long.
Come on, I want to see it. I need to see the next part, please.
Why do each of these need to be up for like a full minute and a half?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
please.
I know, we can read.
We have our brain cells. You don't need to underestimate us that much.
It's 4 words. We're fine.
We are not reading a Oh, it is credits. It is credits. It is a credit
Yeah, it's
sequence.
the credits.
It's a credit.
Oh no. Okay. So presumably we're gonna have an end credit scene.
Please let there be a stinger. Please let there be a stinger. Please let there be
Holy
a
shit.
stinger. Please.
To formulate some kind of actual listenable conversation, apparently movie theaters had to actually adjust their scheduling system because of Marvel's using end credits and popularizing that.
Wait, really?
Really?
Yeah, at least that's what I've heard. Apparently they're oh, we actually can show one
Okay,
fewer
I'm back.
films a day.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, maybe.
Back.
So I mean, I the only end credit sequence that I watched the entirety of was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I can't
I mean-
remember.
I think.
Oh, it had what's his? I'm blank on Spider-Man 2099.
Miguel
O'Hara.
Yeah, Miguel O'Hara. They were
Yeah.
they're pointing they're doing the Spider-Man pointing meme, but in the movie.
That was.
Oh yeah, and then at the very end,
that
they
was-
had the meme. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty surprising. I didn't expect that.
When I watched that movie, I was in a very cheap movie theater, so the seats were very, very old. And it was one of those old reclining seats that lets you, kneel back and then you could stay comfy and all. But mine actually broke during the prowler sequence where the jump scare happens. I got jump scared very terribly because I'm not a very good horror enthusiast, so whenever I watch anything, I get really scared and I jump physically in real life.
Yeah.
So I jumped and I got stuck in the recline position, and I didn't see the moment where he got killed. I got back up from the seat, and I was like, wait, why is he crying?
Oh, that must have sucked.
I just had to remind myself the last movie I saw was Cats.
No!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Ani.
The last
Ani,
movie
I'm
I
so
saw was
sorry.
That's unfortunate.
I think the last one I saw before the pandemic was Sonic.
The last movie I saw in theaters before the pandemic was Premiere, dubbed twice.
I don't remember what the last movie I saw in.
And then I did go see Black Widow in theaters more recently.
I also saw
Vaccinated
F9
movies.
at the same time. I mean,
I have.
So long. Wait, that sounds weird.
Okay, so I watched Premiere twice, once in the original Japanese and subbed, and then dubbed the next time I watched it. So the only reason why I watched it twice was because my friend really likes Devil May Cry 5, and he mods the game, and he's very interested in stuff like that. But the voice actor for Nero in Devil May Cry, the Devil May Cry series, is voice acting Leo from Premiere, and he said, "I am only watching this because I want to see Johnny Young Bosch scream the name Cray Forsyth at the top of his lungs. There's no other reason other than that."
Johnny Young Bosch is great. He's
He really
one of
is.
those He's one of those voice actors you hear him and he does a great job.
Mhm.
I always forget when he comes up that he is primarily a voice actor because I will always know him as Adam from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh no, he did
Wait,
that?
He played Power Rangers?
Yeah, he was the second Black Ranger.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, way back in the 90s.
Oh my god. I feel so young.
Wild.
I'm pretty much the oldest out of this group aside from the guests right now, but
Yeah, I'm 27, so.
yeah. I feel so young compared to
I'm a baby. I'm the youngest one here,
are you though?
and that's only by a couple months.
Oh.
Yeah, you're only younger than me by a couple of months.
Yeah, he was born in May.
yeah,
I was born in October.
Yeah, hang on, can I find...
Yeah, I grew up. I ended up freaking growing up on Jungle Fury, which apparently I heard is very underrated. I loved it growing
It's
up.
pretty... I don't like the Blue Ranger. He gets on my nerves from that season, but other than that, it's
The
a
Purple
pretty
Ranger.
good season, yeah. It has, one of the best
And-
mentors.
Everyone loves the Purple Ranger. Everyone loves
Art. I can't... Can I actually go off on a Power Ranger lore rant for a second here?
Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. So from Mighty Morphin up to Jungle Fury, there's actually this really sort of interesting meta plot going on where in Mighty Morphin, right, the Rangers they get their powers from Zordon, and it's coming from this alien source, and they don't really have any sort of like grasp of really how they work or any like any of the behind the scenes of like how the morphing grid works and all that stuff. And we have Billy slowly up to like Turbo, like Billy. Actually, I forget if it was ever confirmed. It was like the plan that he like helped develop the. I guess it's a theory that he helped develop the turbo powers. It's like, so then you kind of have like people getting into it, and then you get by like Lightspeed Rescue. It's like a big deal that the Lightspeed Morphers are the first like human-made morphers, right? It's the first team that was made without any like alien help.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sort of see that continue on. We have the that was like a military funded thing and they were able to do it. And then later on we have like Dino Thunder, where a former ranger and a scientist can like manage to like put them together. And then we have the fast forward to SPD, which took place in the distant year of 2025.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
aired
wow,
in 2005. Where more like Power Rangers are like common enough that like every city it's like sort of implied every city probably has like at least a team of them on law enforcement, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like so they've like super proliferated. And then we come back in time and we have a season where like a billionaire is basically able to just be like, yeah, I have access to the technology to make a team of Rangers. And then we have Jungle Fury, where RJ is like, oh yeah, I bought it off the black market. Right, like there's this progression of it becoming more and more like it's easier to access the morphing grid. And
right.
Then that kind of just stopped once it got sold back to Saban, even though a bunch of that plot line was happening under Saban, and Saban kind of just sort of like was like, we're not putting a lot of effort in at all, really. And it's really frustrating to me because the next like logical step, and before the second to most recent season came out, it sort of seemed like maybe they were going to this thing, is, okay, morphers are so common that not only do you have a team of Rangers, you probably also have other people running around trying to be a team of Rangers and having to, like, either, like, be good guys and just, like, rivaling with them, or, like, have bad guys able to access them. And there was a season of the Japanese show that they take the footage from, Super Sentai, that is about two rivaling teams. And it's like, you have the perfect opportunity to actually follow through on this story, and they just haven't. And it's very frustrating to me that was just, like, dropped.
Yeah, hearing about that would have been really cool. When you said like having a bunch of Ranger teams just running around, I just imagine like this group of teenagers that just grew up really loving and like aspiring to be a Power Ranger.
Yeah, and so I actually wrote a script for doing that, but obviously it's never going to be made.
But yeah, like all of a sudden, like I don't know, like their parents get something like, oh hey, here's this, and then it's something that lets them turn into a Power Ranger.
No, yeah, it's
interns.
The picture I shared was Johnny Young Bosch from 1994. Just
oh my god!
As a context for.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What? What were you gonna say?
Kinda hot. I can be honest here, right?
Yeah, you're allowed to be honest here.
Yeah, you can be honest. I just find it really funny that an actor that was on Power Rangers ended up being in a series that makes a lot of Power Rangers and Super Sentai references being Persona.
What series?
No, I mean I think something that a lot of people don't realize. So first off, Power Rangers, God, how as old as I am, so yes, been around for 27 years, almost 28 years. Super Sentai, the Japanese show. So again, if you're talking about anything Japanese that's making references to it, it's probably referencing Super Sentai rather than Power Rangers. It's been around for 45 years.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, Mimi, what series were you talking about earlier? The references.
No, I was saying Johnny Young Bosch voices Yu Narukami in Persona 4, and that game, No, it was Persona 2 that started it, but like it makes a lot of Super Sentai references. Obviously, they were probably translated.
Yeah, so you need to
they were
understand, like,
probably,
it's ingrained in Japanese culture to a extent that, yeah, there's a reason it gets referenced everywhere.
but it was
I
probably
see.
like, I think like when it was translated, they translated it to be more Persona references, but like I still get
Ranger
the point.
references, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Power Rangers references. I just find it really funny, especially since one of the main characters from Persona 3 ends up becoming an actor in like the totally not Super Sentai. I think it's like Phoenix Rangers. Is it Phoenix Rangers if I remember correctly, or something along those lines?
I think that sounds right.
I just find that really interesting and cool.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Yeah, no, it says that's been around for 45 years, and then Kamen Rider, which the same people tried to adapt in English, has been around for 50 years.
They really did. They tried to adapt that into English. I didn't even really know.
Yeah,
that.
so
I mean,
that would have come and gone before any of you were born, because it was during Power Rangers Turbo. They tried to make Masked Rider a thing.
I mean, okay. The only reason why I know what Kamen Rider is because of Indivisible, and that's not a great reason to know about it.
Oh yeah, they did try to adapt it. Another company tried to adapt it later, but it's like, so in Japan though they do share like kind of a continuity. It's very complicated.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this movie coming out this year, or maybe it's already come out, that is celebrating a collective 95 years of this stuff. And it is astonishing how the budget looks absolutely not a cent higher than just for the TV show.
What movie is it? What movie is it?
No, it's just like, well, we're gonna. It's celebrating this long legacy, so we have to honor the tradition of having next to no budget, I guess.
What movie is this?
Oh God, what's it called? What is it? What is it called? Let's see, 45th anniversary movie. It's probably Legendary War or something, because they do crossover movies like every year, generally speaking.
I'm not like too familiar with Kamen Rider. I know it to an extent. I'm not like the most familiar with it.
It's cool. It's had some pretty good seasons. What?
All I know is that dive kicks are very important because that's basically
Kamen Rider Saber plus Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger Superhero Senki is the upcoming.
Oh my god. All I know about Kamen Rider is that dive kicks are very important, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's generally the signature move is the kick. Yeah.
That is.
Because that makes up half of Naga Rider's moveset in Indivisible. Though, to be honest, Indivisible isn't a very great game to play, so... I mean, okay, the combat is amazing, but the platforming can be...
Isn't that the RPG that's made by the Skullgirls dev?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the controversial and kind of a
not very good
person behind the programming was the lead programmer was kind of a shitty person, not gonna lie.
Bad man.
So he ended up like trying to take the rights of the game away from the people who worked on it. Like, I don't exactly know the details of that, but like he tried to claim ownership over it because like people from Lab Zero try to distance themselves from the community because they were like, hey, I'm not a part of this because you were a shitty person. But he was like, no, you have to work underneath me because, like, I don't actually know.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this, I think.
That's why they moved on to create Future Star. I don't actually remember what it's called. They moved on to another company to make Annie from Skullgirls. Actually a thing.
Yeah, I remember people were thinking like, oh gosh, that means Skullgirls isn't going to get any new content either.
But then they were like, hey, we got Annie right now, and Umbrella later, so Skullgirls launch party never ends. 2012 to forever.
As someone who's like very mid mid-level on fighting games. Like, I'm at that point. I've seen people joke about this before, where, like, you're at that point where you can beat, like, your friends way too weak to beat, like, competitive players.
Yeah,
That's,
like,
me in general with most fighting games.
that's how I felt because when I've learned to play Skullgirls on a keyboard, and we joked about this to Mimi because we were planning on meeting up someday to play like fighting games together, but I joked around like, is there any way to connect a keyboard to a console so I can actually feel comfortable playing fighting games? Because I learned majority of what I know like from on a keyboard, so my muscle memory is based on the layout of a keyboard. If you hand me a controller, I'll flounder for like a good 7 hours before I understand anything.
I mean, my best bet would say get a mix box, because, like, that has, like, the keyboard keys as the joystick.
Okay, but like hitboxes have the like it's on the other side.
No, mix boxes.
Oh.
It's kind of like a hitbox, but it's not like. But instead of like buttons, it's keyboard keys.
Oh. Huh. I mean, how much is one?
I have no clue.
Okay, in that case, I had to look one up because if it's too expensive, I might not get it because I'm looking to get another PC, another laptop because school's opening up again and I need to have one so I can get back to class.
Yay. Seeing a couple for like 50 or so. Oh gosh, the official one's like 250. Never mind them.
Never mind. Oh, it's called Future Club, the new Skullgirls devs.
I'm seeing a couple of like non-official ones like that are like 50 or so. So if you want to like try and find one of those, then that's probably your best bet.
I see. The new Skullgirls devs are called Future Club, by the way. I got half the name right.
Ah, okay. Okay. I think we're pretty much done here.
Yeah, do you want to play the outro, Ani?
Wait, first I must go through the
Shit, I'm still on the Baseball website. Baseball is elsewhere.
I'm still there myself. I was like,
I think I missed a couple episodes.
1 second, I gotta answer the door. I'll be back eventually, but like.
I mean, I guess I can end it from here.
Yeah.
So, yes, synopsis time. Lost Media talking about excerpts of the ecstasy. Lauren Shikihara did what? Talking about everything's alright. Please don't spend your money. Talking about Dragon-inspired battle theme. Game Good. Talking about Daredevil from Persona 5 Strikers. Persona 5 Strikers synopsis. Google recognizes singular pogger in all caps. Google Doodle Good. Pick Kitsune or I'll steal your knees. Not today, fibromyalgia. Wish is weird. Lead saxophone. Morgana, like More space Ghana. This is the part where we just look at Wish. Blaseball with 3 question marks. Movie talk. Johnny Young Bosch did what? Jason goes on a Power Rangers lore rant, and Kamen Rider, I guess. But yeah, that's about it.
What the?
Yeah. What's up?
I'm sorry, I'm on Baseball and I'm very confused right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Fridays are back.
Sorry, I was just really shocked to see what was going on.
Okay then. Yes. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Go check out Jason. He's quite epic. I'll put his Twitch, and I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, but I'll put that if you do. So yeah. See you guys next episode.
Bye.
I think we'd still at the door.